everyone, I hope you're all doing well. So today, I wanted to share my thoughts on a show called The Idol. Majority of you might have heard about it. Also, this is my first review. And I want to clarify that it's all in good fun. Although I have to admit that my opinions might not be groundbreaking, as many of us probably share similar views about this show. But let's dive in. So, I decided to give The Idol a chance, thinking, aha, how bad could it be? Well, let me tell you, it was bad. Like what everyone's been saying is just true, and it's not some overreaction. Basically, show's narrative is built around Jocelyn's frail mental health and the pressure she endures from those around her. And from the very first episode, we witness Jocelyn's continued struggle. Surrounded by seemingly supportive individuals who ultimately reveal themselves to be nothing more than co-workers with their own agendas. Their sole focus is just on getting results from her, disregarding her emotional well-being and personal preferences, though I have to admit Haim and Destiny seems to be the only genuine ones who are concerned for her and cares for her. Anyways, as the story progresses, Jocelyn takes a bold step by presenting a new song she has created with Tedros, played by Abel. However, her hopes for artistic freedom are quickly shattered when this lady bursts into an outburst, emphasizing that tickets have already been sold and everything has been meticulously prepared according to the original plans, so they cannot change it just because the song doesn't feel as Jocelyn said. And I quote, "like me." So, Jocelyn finds herself forced to conform to what was initially decided, realizing that her artistic autonomy is restricted and that she lacks the freedom to fully express herself as an artist. This moment vividly showcases the immense pressure weighing on her shoulders. Ironically, from an outsider's perspective, it may seem as though Jocelyn possesses all the freedom one could desire. However, the reality is far different. She finds herself held back by individuals who claim to support her. Amidst this chaos, it is Haim and Destiny who stand out as the most genuine and supportive figures in her life, like I've mentioned earlier. Throughout the show, various characters attempt to persuade her to release a particular song, further exacerbating the internal conflict she faces. One particularly poignant scene depicts Jocelyn wearing herself out during the shooting of a music video. Consumed by her relentless pursuit of perfection, she finds no satisfaction in her work. The overwhelming desire to excel leads to a breakdown, where she is overwhelmed by longing for her mother. This deeply affects those around her. But Jocelyn manages to gather her strength and persevere. She tries over and over again and finally manages to do it perfectly, but unfortunately, the realization that the camera was out of focus throughout the entire ordeal adds another layer of disappointment and frustration to her already burdened spirit. It becomes painfully clear to Jocelyn that not everything is going well for her, despite her best efforts. It seems like every step she takes, there's an obstacle waiting for her, making her journey as an idol even more challenging and emotionally draining. It's a constant battle for Jocelyn to find her footing and regain a sense of stability. While Lily's acting showcases her talent and ability to convey complex emotions convincingly, the limitations in Jocelyn's character development become apparent. Jocelyn's experiences and trauma are important aspects of her journey, but the show neglects to explore other dimensions of her personality. The focus on her abusive love story with Tedros takes precedence, overshadowing the opportunity for deeper character exploration and growth. By adhering to the show's original direction and emphasizing Jocelyn's personal struggles and growth as an artist, The Idol could have delivered a more compelling and authentic narrative. Now Abel's character, aka Tedros, is portrayed as a sketchy character who operates like the leader of a cult, manipulating those around him and blinding them to the abuse they're enduring. However, the show's portrayal of Tedros falls flat, lacking the charm and mysterious sexual energy that would make his character more believable and compelling. Despite attempts at sexual scenes, they end up being more humorous than impactful. It becomes hard to understand how someone like Tedros could genuinely win over Jocelyn. Nevertheless, Tedros proves to be a skilled manipulator who knows how to exploit Jocelyn's vulnerability and longing for freedom. He uses his words to make her believe that he is devoted to her and that they can achieve anything together. Jocelyn becomes blind to his manipulations and even starts exhibiting abusive behavior herself, as seen in a recent episode where she hurts Troy, aka Xander, under Tedros' influence. Tedros even forces her to reveal her past abuse in front of everyone, claiming it will make her stronger and more open for their music. It's an absurd situation, but Jocelyn is unable to see through his facade. Jocelyn's gratitude towards Tedros for taking care of her is understandable, considering she feels suffocated by the people around her. It's disconcerting to witness how the supposed caring individuals treat her differently than what they preach. Tedros, on the other hand, makes her feel human, giving her a false sense of freedom and hope. He convinces her that the abuse she experiences is somehow part of the process, while in reality, everyone, including Tedros himself, is equally abusive. Playing different roles in his manipulative game, which actually feels like an irony because who's the worst one in this series? However, even Tedros has his own insecurities. In a recent episode, when Jenny aka Diane signs with the record, Diane visits Jocelyn's house to talk to her about how she was asked to sign with the label and have literally the song, which was Jocelyn's Quite Cunning Girl She Is, though, because Diane previously already recorded the music video, but now Shush is in front of Jocelyn acting like she is here to take permission from her and ask her if Shush is okay with it. But before their interaction, we see Jocelyn watching Diane and Tedros talking together as she wonders how they know each other. This girl called Chloe sitting beside her spills the bean on Tedros and Diane's connection. In this pivotal scene, a storm of emotions engulfs Jocelyn, causing her to lash out and make an impulsive decision. She calls her ex to her house, intending to provoke a reaction from Tedros. Little does she know that her actions will expose a vulnerable side of Tedros, the unveiling of his inferiority complex. This moment of raw authenticity provides a glimpse into the complexity of Tedros' character. It shatters the facade of charm and confidence, revealing a human being who, like anyone else, grapples with insecurities. Tedros, who once exuded an air of control and manipulation, now finds himself threatened by the presence of someone he perceives as superior. The emotional depth of this scene resonates profoundly, as it delves into the universal theme of insecurity. It reminds us that even those who appear powerful and charismatic can harbor doubts and vulnerabilities. Overall, while Tedros initially presents himself as a supportive and charismatic companion, his true manipulative nature is gradually revealed throughout the narrative. Although the show falters in fully establishing his allure and charisma, his ability to exploit Jocelyn's vulnerability raises intriguing questions about power dynamics, emotional manipulation. The Idol boasts a talented ensemble cast, with supporting characters like Haim and Destiny offering genuine support and care for Jocelyn. Their presence, when given the opportunity to shine, adds layers of emotion and complexity to the narrative. By further exploring their relationships with Jocelyn and the challenges they face within the entertainment industry, the show could have delved into the intricacies of human connections and the impact they have on one's artistic journey. In the end, The Idol has the opportunity to leave a profound emotional mark on its viewers, showcasing the complexities of grief, manipulation, and the pursuit of artistic fulfillment. It is through the exploration of these emotions that the show has the potential to transcend the confines of a typical teen drama, resonating deeply with audiences and reminding them of the universal human experiences that lie beneath the glitz and glamour of the entertainment industry. In conclusion, The Idol had potential for emotional depth and exploration. While the show falls short in fully realizing this potential,
there are glimpses of raw emotion that leave a lasting impact.